Look at this, boys. Beautiful. Okay, now I wanted to clear one thing. I know there's a little bit of a meme going on my stream. People are like, aha, 100%. Okay, tell me what is this if it's not 100%? Do you see any red in here? Okay, do you see any red? No, you don't. 100%. What was your longest win streak ever? 155 and 0. And that is true. I have a screenshot of that somewhere. Can send you if you want. In Wings of Liberty, after reaching rank 1 GM, I was very bored, and I wanted to set like the record for most wins in a row. So I ended up having 155 and 0. And then I lost on against the GM Protoss, doing a 4-gate on Tal'Darim Altar. I still remember that game.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
How do you handle the pressure with such streak? Basically, my initial goal was to go 50-0, and then when I got 50-0, I was like, oh well, I achieved it, so I'll try 100-0. When I was getting close to 100 wins, I was getting like a little bit nervous to not lose at that point. But when I got 100 wins, after that I was just like, eh, if I lose, whatever. I had 100-0. Who cares? And then I just kept the streak going. Actually, I'm not sure if it's on my Facebook, like StarCraft 2 Facebook. Let's see.
What's going on?
Why am I getting every game on Central today? It's a lot laggy. Laggier.
SCV ready. Huh?
Here are some random screenshots for you guys while I play this game in the chat. I think that's the when I like tried hard to get as few losses as I can while playing a random.
SCV ready.
These picks are old school. That one was from Wings of Liberty ladder. You can see a lot of players, like known ones, that still play today. But a lot of the guys, if you're new to StarCraft, you're not going to recognize them.
Big jump. Go ahead. What's going on?
Let me see.
Big job, huh?
Where is that picture?
Command.
I can't build here.
It's on my computer.
Yeah. Big job, huh?
Yeah, I think it's in my PC somewhere.
What?
It's in my PC somewhere. Try to find it later.
Huh? Go ahead. SCV ready. What's going on?
Add-on.
Fair enough. SCV ready. What's it? What? Yeah, from a buck. I'm listening.
Mate, is your girl gone or what? Yeah, we broke up in August.
Certainly. Got something.
Quite a long time ago.
Yeah. What's it worth? You're the Reaper man. Ready to raise some hell. We're screwed. Yeah, from you're the god. What's it worth?
Command center upgrade complete.
Oh, that's all? I'm listening.
He bamboozled me.
Are you ready for this?
He bamboozled me!
TV ready. I'm waiting on. Talk to me, Bob. Daylight's furnished. Talk to me.
Additional supply
Overlord speed.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Let the push begin.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna go instantly because he's gonna see the Ghost Academy anyway. So
Go. Out with it. Big job, huh? Come. SCV ready.
Additional
whoa.
Ready to raid. Ghost reporting. So, give me the sit rep. Ready. Now, you sure? Come again. Give me this. So.
Oh my god, this build is so much better after the patch because now I have 2 snipes when I arrive with each ghost.
Out with it.
That's so sick.
Come again. Copy that. SCV ready. Solo.
I think he might do a run by.
SCV ready. Give me the sit rep. So, give me this. You sure? Give me the sit rep. Ready. Yes, sir. Out with it. Ghost report. SCV ready. Come again. Big job, huh? Go. Coming.
This build is so sick.
You sure about
Not
that?
enough minerals.
I'm loving it.
Come again. Give me this. Go. What's going on? Build here. I'm out with it.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. Ready. Coming. Solo now. You sure? Give me the sit. Solo operative, right? Ready. Out with it. Give me this. Out with it. Go ahead. You sure? Talk to me, boss.
I'm gonna go for it.
Give me the sit rep. Right on. Ghost reporting. Come again. Out with it.
Unacceptable.
It's heating up out here. Well, butter my biscuit. Ghost reporting. Big job, huh? I can't build here. Go ahead. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Add-on complete.
Hear me, ready. In the rear. Give me.
Not enough minerals.
I'm waiting on you. Sounds like a plan. You sure? I'm with it.
Unacceptable.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not. Mineral field completed.
So, go. Bet. Big. Come again.
I'm gonna need to survive. Oh shit.
Our SCVs
ready.
under attack.
Go.
Add-on. Mineral field completed.
Go ahead. Out with it.
Base is under attack.
He's very committed to this, so I lost a lot of SCVs there,
Add-on complete.
but it's fine.
Give me the sit. Talk to me. Give us your. Need something. Come again. Out with it. Ready to go. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Ready to roll.
Sometimes you just have to know when to retreat and take a chill pill.
Solo.
Get fired up here, boss.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready. What's the story?
I want to make
Not
2
enough.
swords.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's do this. What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Unacceptable landing zone.
I'm waiting. Are you ready for?
Come again. So,
In the rear. Ready
out with it. Give me the sit rep.
Mineral
here. Where's the
field
hot
completed.
action? Ready to raise some hell. Bad news for you. Healed up, ready to go.
Mutas.
Go. Yes, sir. Come again.
Oh my god, those were the saddest mutas you've seen today.
What's going on? Healed up, ready to raise some hell.
Oh my god, that was funny.
SCV
That gave me a giggle for sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Not enough minerals.
Where's the hot action?
Upgrade complete.
I can't be here. Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals.
Ghost reporting.
Light it up.
Insufficient. Not
If you
enough
didn't find that
minerals.
funny, you have no soul or you're a Zerg player
Not enough
that loves his
minerals.
mutas.
Not enough
Got any extra firepower?
mineral.
Ready to raise some?
Are you having a giggle, Matt?
Not enough minerals. Research.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Lay it on me.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? Got nope.
Out with it.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Not enough minerals.
Speak up. Raise some hell. Are you
Where is Eunice? Yikes.
patience for sitting around? I'm in deep.
Our SCV is under attack. Not enough energy. Additional supply depots are SLG and under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough energy.
What's that? What's going on? Go ahead. And the...
Nuclear missile ready.
So, come again.
Mineral field depleted.
It's heating up out here.
Additional supply depots required.
Juicy.
I'm in a heap of trouble. What's that?
Upgrade complete.
Big job, here. Need something, bloke? Where's the hot action? Yeah, what? Give us your best.
You sure about that?
What's our
I see dead units. Oh well. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Another Zerg. Spray Pray once again, thank you for subbing. With your sub, we are just one sub away from the sub goal. Just one more. One more sub equals sub goal complete equals me losing my first game. Confirmed.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Yeah. Let's go.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready.
If you do a lib range on this map, can you put it here and hit the main, or is it just for this area? Does anyone know?
Big job, huh?
I mean, lib range doesn't do anything here. Overlord can just come, right? So, a lib range here, but does it work in the main base? I don't think it does, right?
Ready.
Why this nickname? For that one, someone will refer you to my YouTube channel. It's because of one guy that I played a 2v2 game with. It's pretty funny. I definitely suggest checking it out. At least the first 2 minutes. Third end main? Are you sure? Doesn't the spore hit from here?
Not enough minerals.
New radiant.
What's going on?
Radon. How do you read it? Radon? Radiant?
Command center upgrade complete.
Something third? Updates are available. Thank you.
Bad news. In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
What's SCV ready?
Video title? Someone can link it in the chat.
Big job, huh?
If they would be so kind.
Not enough minerals.
I knew it. Every time I send Reaper across the map, this happens.
Our SCVs base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Additional
People are also gonna start stream sniping me and try to all in me.
add-on complete.
I've been in the business long enough to know. Ah, there you go.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
In the rear with the gear.
Insufficient Vespine.
Yeah, chased yesterday.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? Big
Not
job,
enough minerals. Base is under attack.
What's going on?
Not enough additional supply depots required.
Bad news. Go ahead. Big weight. SCV ready. You gonna... This been waiting on you, boy.
Base is under attack.
Overtime. Want some? Been waiting on you.
Show me who you...
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Nothing else. Got a target in mind.
Been waiting on you. Armed. Go ahead. We hear you. What's going on? Huh? Ah! This
Not enough minerals.
been waiting. You gonna get... Go ahead. By the numbers, ready. Boys. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm on it. Who wants some?
Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone on. Inside of each.
What's going on?
Got a target in mind. Show me who you got coordinates or what? Inside of each.
Command center upgrade complete.
Comms open. Show me who got a target in mind. Channel. Got it.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Cyc.
Not enough minerals.
Yo. I'm going. Yeah.
Channel. Comms. Inside. Channel's clear, boss. Comms.
By the numbers.
Online. Let's go. I getcha.
This better be good. Who wants some? SCV ready. Who wants? By the numbers. Been waiting on you.
Channel's clear, boss. NG, you got coordinates or
ready.
what? Cyclocom.
What's going on? Go ahead.
I'm going in. Show me who you want to die. Moving into position.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone ready for action.
Not enough minerals. Base. Not enough minerals.
Show me channel's clear, boss.
Not enough minerals.
Not today, potato. Not today.
Not enough minerals.
You got
We can
coordinates
try
or
again
what?
next game.
Got it. Show me who you want to die. Inside of it, good.
Ready.
I got it. Cyclone.
Lol. Lol. He calls me noob. This player is ignoring you. Ah, lol. I wish my dad came back like he did. Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Get those salt mining
Not
picks
enough
out, boys,
minerals.
just for these guys. This is not real Avila.
Ready. I'm going.
It's fake.
Not enough minerals.
I think the real Avila
Not
has
enough minerals.
Avi NA, not Ive NA. Even though I would love to get a free win from Avila, sadly,
What's going?
not today, boys, not today.
Not enough
Is
minerals.
Beastie running to real Avila yet? I think I'm way too high MMR already for him.
Additional
He's
supply
probably
depots.
around like 4K.
Huh? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh?
I would open a Velo stream and see if what MMR he is, but every time I open it says only diamond players allowed to watch, so I can't open it.
Back. What? SCV ready. What's going on?
Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a Protoss.
SCV ready.
He was ranked 17 GM when I checked. That's very good for him, except GM is bugged and
Bandit.
literally low master players are in GM right now.
What's going on? Huh?
F you beasties, some of us are diamond. That wasn't a jab at diamond players. That was a jab at people who actually watch him.
In the rear with the...
Majority of my viewers are diamonds.
Not enough minerals.
What? What's it?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
The diamond part was more to connect it to his league.
Want something? Got it. What's it? Yeah. SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Bad. What? SCV ready. Go. What's going on?
Complete.
Got it. Ah! You scared me. What's going
Ah,
on?
shit.
Bad news? Huh? In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh? Go ahead. SCV ready. Yep. Huh? Ready to race? Light it up. Want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Some gas from above.
I didn't.
Debate. Classic Baitrino. Even my Reaper survives.
Talk to me, boss. Get some. Big job. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me.
Not enough minerals.
Now, ready for
Additional
pickup?
supply depots required.
Where's the emergency? Somebody, get me out of this. Lights?
SCV ready.
Reporting for us.
I'll take it.
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. SCV ready. Huh? This better be good.
Perfect. Ah, got freedom. All hands to battle station.
SCV ready.
Need something? We...
What's going on? SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready.
Not enough.
Who wants some?
Base is under attack.
You're the boss. SCV ready. Boy. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Huh? Bad news. Roger.
We have you on screen.
Not additional supply depots. Add-on complete.
Full speed.
Ah! You scared me.
Yes, sir. Attention. Ah, Commander.
Add-on complete.
How can we help? Perfect. Standing. Need something liberated?
What's going?
Got freedom?
Add-on complete.
Yep.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Need something liberated?
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
Flight plan is locked.
Not enough minerals.
Attempt.
Speak up. You gonna give me orders?
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
Armed and ready. It's go time.
Not enough minerals.
How can we help? Got freedom?
Want a piece of me, boy? This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
Stim's almost done.
Armed and go. This better be good.
We read you. As
By the this. Got no. This by the numbers, boys. Been waiting.
Mineral field. Mineral field depleted.
GG. What made you decide to go tanks this game? I saw Blink and I also saw very early Robo and Robobay. I was actually gonna stop on 2 tanks, but when I saw Robobay that early, I was like, eh, might as well keep going.
Big job.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I don't know how smart this is. I might lose my first game because I'm doing this,
Go
but
ahead.
we'll see.
Yeah, whatever.
Not enough minerals.
But yeah, there's a bunch
Not
of
enough
guys, like there's like
minerals.
50 people in NA called Villa. Just to troll him.
Big job, huh? What's going? Ah,
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm going.
Additional supply depots required.
So every time you think, oh, is this the real one? It's probably not.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
enough minerals. Not enough
He
minerals.
scouted very late last game.
Not enough.
I don't know if he just
Not
forgot
enough
to send a
minerals.
scout or that's how he scouts, but that's why I'm doing this.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Huh? Bad news? What's going on? Go ahead. SCV ready. What? Go ahead. Huh? Ah! What? Go ahead. SCV ready.
I have to be careful where I proxy my factory.
Yes, sir.
Just do it here. Can't put it too close to my barracks in case the barracks get scouted instantly. I don't want him to know that I'm proxying everything else as well.
What's going on? Ah! You're scared.
Although the pro going for a rescout, kinda, you know.
Go ahead.
But we'll see. I use this build in quite a few tournaments and I actually have really high win rate with this build in tournaments. Like I've been using this build for 2 years. Started using it in early Legacy of the Void.
You want something?
And very often, like even when players scout what I'm doing, they still die too.
Certainly. Well, got something for a meeting.
Oh, he's still trying to expand.
Agreed.
Okay.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Done. Got it. What? You want something? Fair enough. Oh, that's all?
This is actually a very important pickoff.
Got it.
Add-on complete.
Because now he doesn't know. Doesn't have the full information.
SCV ready.
This Reaper is very important to keep it alive. Because right now, if my Reaper died, he would have gone and like went here with his units. But because my Reaper is alive, he needs to chill
SCV ready.
and be careful because he doesn't know what he's facing.
On the way.
And when you do this build, the good thing about it is you know what your opponent is gonna do, which is Robo, because he's afraid of ghosts right
Not
now.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gateway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Picking up or dropping off?
Boy. Armed and ready. Go, go, go! Of course.
Talk to me.
By the numbers, boys.
Insufficient.
This better be good. I'm listening. Want some? Been waiting. You gonna get... What's going on? Death from above. Been... Got no... This... You...
Wait.
Go ahead. Ready. Ten. Gateway.
Not enough minerals.
Show.
Life flight's here.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
By the... This been waiting on you. This... By the... Lay it on me.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Armed and ready.
Standing by.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants?
Talk to me.
Armed and ready.
Got freedom.
This better...
We re-
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Who wants some? By the number. This better be... Who wants some? You gonna get... This better be good. By the number. You gonna... What's our target? By the number. Who wants some? You gonna give me orders? Got no patience.
Like I said, even if the opponent knows, it's very hard to stop. The fact that someone can stay 40-0 in such a game only shows how low level is how low is the level outside Korea. Well, I completely disagree because when I was in China, I got GM on a Korean ladder with 36-1. So people who think that Korean ladder is harder are delusional. Because it's not. Like, top 20 is harder. Like, top 20 with Zest, Hero, Maru, Innovation. Yeah, they're way better. But the rest of Korean ladder is crap. Absolute crap.
Huh?
Like, top 20 GM, EU is by far the hardest. Or, top 20 GM, Korea is by far the hardest.
Not
But
enough minerals.
GM in general, EU is the hardest to get into it. Because EU has way more players than Korea does.
Not enough minerals.
Do it now? Yeah, do it with 400 pink from Europe. I'll pass on that one.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
What do you think could actually make you lose? I mean, a lot of things. I can meet a player that can beat me, simply. It's 1 a.m., so I'm getting pretty tired. I might mess up something really bad.
Not enough minerals.
I might get all in with something that react properly to it.
Not enough minerals.
Or, like I said, I might just get outplayed.
SCV ready. Huh? Go. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. What's
And also another thing,
Go ahead.
the later in the day I play on NA, the more lag I have. That's because more and more people are playing on NA. I noticed this when I played, like, sometimes. I mean, I don't play on NA usually, but if I log at 3 p.m. my time on NA, I have like the lowest ping possible, which is like 120, 130.
in the rear?
Ah, there we go. I'm getting all in.
Go ahead. What? Bad news. In the rear with the gear. Move it. Big jump. What's going?
Command center upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. Huh? Sure thing.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Get from above. Fair enough. In the rear with the gear. What's it worth?
Not enough minerals.
I've played against this all-in many times. I should win it easily. I don't think this all-in is good. It's only working if the Terran player doesn't know how to react to it.
Let's go.
Like, since the shield batteries came out, I actually didn't lose to this build once. So I'm pretty confident in holding it.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on. Not enough minerals.
Agreed. Yes, indeed. Oh,
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
this better be good. In the rear. Yeah. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? We could use some help here. Armed and ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Who wants some? All right. I'm listening.
Not enough minerals.
I'm listening.
The key to holding this is because his whole plan is
Not
to
enough minerals.
make a crap ton of void rays and do shield battery crap.
Bad news. Overtime. By the
Well, all you need to do is get a lot of Vikings.
Not enough
Reactor,
minerals.
because you don't need Marines. Like, so many people make the mistake of making like Marines or Cyclones. Cyclones are god awful against this. The only thing you need is Reactor Vikings and you win the game easily.
Our SCVs.
This
are
game is
under
already
attack.
done.
let's get it. Got some.
He's trying to expand, but
Yeah. I'm listening.
yeah.
Get from above, boy. Ready to blunder. What's it worth?
Add-on.
Ready to blunder. Oh yeah, baby. Let's get that. Let's fight. Made for battle. You ready? Made for battle.
It's making an
Base
Oracle.
is under attack.
Been waiting on. Bad news. Let's get into the fight. Inbound. Transformation systems prime. Fighter, you ready for? Made for battle.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, I think it's a good build. So I know he has Oracle, but I don't know if he knows that I know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave one Widow Mine in each middle line. Oh, there's the Oracle.
This better be good. Let's get into the fight. Can't hold him alone.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and you gonna give me orders? Yes, sir. Been waiting for one, son. I've been waiting. This better be
Mineral
good.
add-on complete.
FPV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna still leave Widow Mines in my
Additional
middle lines because I don't know if he made another Oracle before I managed to kill a Stargate.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
This better be armed and ready.
Add-on.
FPV ready. Can't hold him alone. Gangway coming through. Transformation system. This better be good. Been waiting on. What's it? Fight or flight? You gonna give me orders?
I'm gonna kill the guy with
Not enough
Mass
minerals.
Viking.
You gonna give me orders?
Not enough minerals.
Transfer. Ready for fight or flight? Yeah, right. Fortune favors the. Let's get it. In the rear with. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Very well. Fight.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Let's get into the fight.
Ah, still on 2 base. He's really dead.
Been waiting on. Gangway coming.
Okay, let's do a push, win, and move on to the potential 50 and 0.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna get the most value out of these Vikings, and the most value is not by attacking,
Not enough minerals.
you know, the
Not enough
front
minerals.
with them. I'm gonna go and
Not
harass
enough
his main
minerals.
base.
Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Not research complete.
Made for. Been waiting. You gonna give me orders?